Who is a cutie pie dog? Who's a cutie pie? Who's a killer dog? Yes, you are. Testing out this Focus Energy Natural Bright Energy drink. It's not as tasty as those Dynamite or Monster Energy drinks, but still plenty good enough. I have so many wood screws and all sorts of bolts and washers and everything. I have to get them sorted out. I bought these big ass 28 centimeter long screws that'll go through here and hopefully hold the heel. I'm trying to drill through this metal plate and it seems like it's some kind of tempered hardened steel because it's eating up all of my drill bits. This is how far I've gotten. The button doesn't align very well. I'll forcefully align it later. On this smaller back heel, I'll use this Repair Epoxy Instant Mix Ultra Stock Patex Henkel thing with automatic mixer. On this I'll use D4 polyurethane. This is what turned out with the boots. Well, this is horrible and unfortunately this happened. This is horrible. And I ended up putting a threaded rod here at the bottom to kind of hold these longer bottom parts together, and now they're pretty sturdy and heavy. These are some heavy wooden solid boots. Now I'm under the car again, trying to deal with this frigging heat shield. I have always wondered what the hell is this hole meant for at the top of a screwdriver, and it turns out that you can actually use the screwdriver shaft as an extension. Genius, Yato engineers. During the 5 years I have not lived in Riga, look how degraded it has become. It's horrible, full of like rich people. Currently I'm at this fashion fair in Riga. It's the Latvian Art University fashion fair that happens every year. It's pretty good. Hello, this is an unboxing today. I have with me this wonderful polisher from Worcraft. It's the CP12180. It was the second cheapest I could get. I wanted to get the cheapest, but they didn't have it. Let's see what this baby has to offer. On the inside, first of all, this sticky polishing pad, this polishing pad base holder thing, and then these polyurethane or something foam polishing pads. On the inside it's very wool-like. Maybe it's even natural wool, probably not. Probably it's not natural because there's fabric on this side. And the tool itself. The handle. The tool in a pretty bag. Some instructions. Spare carbon inserts. And then there's a hex tool. Also known as the Jewish tool, because it's a Jewish star here. Then a couple of screws. And the box is empty, and that's it. That's what you have. Let's check out the specs on this machine. It's a 1200 watt. The speed is 600 to 3000. Yes, it has a speed regulator here, which is awesome. Sander diameter is 180 millimeters, and it's an M14 spindle. Here is the same info in a prettier format. It's a Worcraft power tool. I think it's Polish. I'm currently assembling it, and you can put this handle on each way, which one is more comfortable for you. If you're right-handed or left-handed, depends. I guess this is for right-handed people like me. And they even have included this little hole for the Jew tool to go through. I'm now screwing it in a screw. It even features this little wire organizer Velcro. Today I'm eating this funky ice cream. Cookie double trouble. I have bought this brand new box and I want to sort out all these screws and nuts and bolts and pieces I have, so organize them somehow. So I have sorted out through all my shit and I have organized everything as best as I could. These are the random leftovers. This is the box of hopes, as I call it. I'm testing out this electrolysis rust removal technology. Look at all the oxygen and nitrogen forming. These are bubbles. I had a little road accident when a lady, while going backwards. She hit my door when it was in this open position, and then I had the problem that the door was sagging. Here is the photo. Now I have fixed it more or less. As always, I have not filmed anything. That's how I leave negative space for you to wonder. Basically what I ended up doing was, here I added nothing, but here I added a couple of spacers. This sums up to be 4 millimeters here, and there's another screw here from the inside. The problem previously was that it was not even closing it. It entered this position and then I had to use force to close it and stuff. But now it works. It's almost like brand new. And here's the mark where she hit my car. But I'm not angry. I learned a lot of things today. Now I'll remove this old sound deadening, the so-called mass-loaded vinyl, and I'll replace it with some foam. I'm heating it up because it's very sticky, and then I'll use this spatula to take it off. Look at all this gooey mess I just took out. Honestly, I think it's tar. I hope it's not asbestos or something. I'm a little hesitant to show it because it's really quick and dirty. Now I want to replace this gear level bushing, this upper one, and later the other one under the car maybe, but I have no idea how to do it. It's not too wobbly, but it's like this, it's little wobbly. And here you can see play. It's very old and worn out. It's either never replaced or like 10 years old or something. So I took out these two bolts and took off this lid. Now there's a snap ring here. Fortunately, I have the correct pliers. Okay, basically I had to take off all the lid to get through the parts. There were 2 screws here on each side. Well, thank you Volkswagen for making it all very intuitive. I'm joking, of course. I had to disassemble everything just to... Now I'll get this part out, basically. Change out this bushing. This is the play on the new part. This is the play on the old part. Noticeably bigger, but not that big of a deal actually. And as a control, I should mention that this upper part, white part here, is from the replacement kit. And this is like a control. Well, now it's all assembled, and I have to admit, it does feel very sturdy. It shifts like a god. I also oiled up these dirty hoses right here and these slippery hoses on the bottom with a little bit. It does shift very like a goddess. Here's another quick little fix I'll do. Basically this ashtray is popping out because these little cocksucker clips are broken off, and this is an excellent opportunity. Use this new tool I just bought from Temu. It's some kind of hot stapler thing. The idea with it is very simple. You put this staple. There's many kinds. There's like 5 kinds. I like this zigzaggy one. It looks like a little snake. And then you heat it up and you push it inside the plastic, and then it just stays there. It's pretty simple and genius. So I have tacked all of this plastic part in place with activated super glue. Now I just push the trigger. Until it turns red hot. And I let it cool for a second. And I take it out. And it did not even go through this time. After these loose ends actually break off because they're heated and they're over tempered or something. This one didn't break, but still such a cool little tool. Maybe I should make a whole new channel called Cool Tools or something. Look at what happens when you combine 0.5 magnification lens with a fisheye adapter. I found this old fisheye adapter. Wow, this is so wide. This is even funkier. Apziņai skrēja. It's a fox.